Hey guys, welcome to this breakdown where I will be doing a breakdown for the Kenobi show. At the beginning of the trailer, we see Obi-Wan riding a camel in the distance, maybe on his way to Mos Eisley or the moisture farm to see Luke. We then hear Obi-Wan say, "The fight is done, we lost." This might mean that we could get a flashback or something of Obi-Wan in the Jedi Temple advising any Jedi not to return, since in Revenge of the Sith there was a homing beacon saying any remaining Jedi who survived Order 66 to return as it is safe, which was not true as this was a trap to kill any remaining Jedi by any clone or maybe Anakin. So seeing this as a flashback, like Obi-Wan fighting the clones with Yoda, would be really cool to see, in my opinion. Or maybe we might see Obi-Wan setting up a holocron as we see in Rebels and Jedi Fallen Order, where Obi-Wan gave a message on how to survive and gave advice to any surviving Jedi. As we might see Obi-Wan writing his journal to Luke Skywalker for him to read once he becomes a Jedi, as he did in the comics. And maybe see Obi-Wan talking to Qui-Gon Jinn as the Force goes. I believe that one of these things will occur in the show, in my opinion, which will be amazing to see. I would love that to happen, in my opinion. I think that would be really awesome to see. We then see Obi-Wan off his camel, as it appears that he is seeing someone, maybe Senator Organa, who is telling Obi-Wan that he is creating a rebellion, or that there is a mission or something, which would be pretty cool and interesting. Or perhaps he discovers that Anakin had survived his injuries and knows this mysterious figure of Darth Vader is a dark armored figure that was once Anakin Skywalker, which was his apprentice. That would be really awesome to see, like his first reaction once Anakin survived and became Darth Vader, who maybe killed like a Jedi, which was announced in a bar. That would be amazing in seeing that in live action. We also see Obi-Wan chopping up some meat, assuming that he is working or he has found a job to earn credits in order to appear normal whilst hiding from the Empire. We next find Obi-Wan sitting on a cliff with a telescope watching over Luke, who is pretending to be a pilot, as he is so much like his father, Anakin Skywalker. Maybe something bad will happen to Luke Skywalker, like the Hutts trying to take him and Obi-Wan stepping in to fight them, like we saw in the comic. We then see the title as we hear Duel of the Fates music playing in the background, as maybe we could see more in the show, which would be awesome. Perhaps we will see more batting an Inquisitor or seeking an apprentice, which might lead to a separate show in the future, who knows, maybe, like about Maul. That would be really cool to see. As the music plays in the background, we could see Kenobi fighting an Inquisitor maybe like at the end of the show, and whoever wins will determine the fate of the galaxy. Like if Kenobi beats an Inquisitor, then Luke will become a Jedi, and if the Inquisitor beats Kenobi, then Luke will become a Sith. So that would be really cool, like we saw in The Phantom Menace, where Maul and Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan were fighting in Naboo, and whoever won was the fate of the galaxy. So if Qui-Gon beat Maul, Anakin would never turn towards the dark side, so it could be the same thing for that, which would be really awesome. We next see the Inquisitor's ship heading towards a fortress at Mor, which appears to be the same place we saw in the Jedi Fallen Order, as a place where Jedi are tortured and converted to the dark side. Darth Vader might be seen in there, as he has been in there, like in Jedi Fallen Order, and maybe we might see him giving the Inquisitors a new assignment. We then see the Grand Inquisitor. For those who don't know what Inquisitors are, they are dark side users that hunt Jedi, and they are all trained by Darth Vader. We then see Obi-Wan on a train that may be departing from Tatooine, or maybe following Uncle Owen and Luke to protect them from any Inquisitors, or heading towards Mos Eisley. We then see all the Inquisitors meeting at the HQ, and may see Darth Vader make his first appearance, giving instructions to the Inquisitors. We then hear the Inquisitors say that compassion leaves a trial, and it appears that they are building a trap for Jedi like Obi-Wan, as we can see someone being hung or force choked to death in front of millions of people. As a result of this, some Jedi may be forced to reveal themselves. I believe Obi-Wan will have to ignore it for the greater good of the galaxy. We then see one of the Inquisitors peering at Uncle Owen, knowing that he is hiding something, such as knowing where Kenobi is, or maybe Luke. Like, that is very interesting, seeing like an eye contact or something between Owen and the Inquisitors. We also see the Inquisitors in a planet hunting which looks like Nar Shaddaa or someplace in the Coruscant underground, which looks really cool. It appears like she's looking for someone, or with someone with knowledge perhaps, like someone who knows where Kenobi is, or maybe hunting for Kenobi herself. We then see an Inquisitor lining up several prisoners for interrogation, as though they are looking for a Jedi, as it appears to be a similar setting in the Jedi Fallen Order, as the second sister lining up some of the citizens as she felt someone use the Force. We then see Obi-Wan leave Tatooine as he's in a different planet with his hood up. This makes me wonder who is actually guarding Luke. Like maybe we might see Ahsoka watching out for Luke while Obi-Wan is away from Tatooine, which would be really cool to see. Like it'd be cool to see Ahsoka in the show. Maybe we might see her maybe once like in episode. That'd be interesting. We see Kenobi with his hood up as though he's on the lookout for an Inquisitor and attempting to be cautious. We then see a stormtrooper talking to a droid while wielding a weapon or something, which leads you to believe that this stormtrooper is actually Kenobi, as maybe Obi-Wan is disguising himself as a stormtrooper in order to get entry to a location that only Imperials have access to. We then see the Inquisitor jumping and showing that she has found a target, who may be Kenobi or someone who knows Obi-Wan. The Grand Inquisitor then points a blade at someone who appears to have knowledge about where Obi-Wan is, or another Jedi who may lead to Obi-Wan. We then see another Inquisitor who appears to be the fifth brother in Rebels, as there are lots of stormtroopers behind him, as though he has identified his target and has gathered many stormtroopers as possible to prevent the Jedi from escaping. We then see two escape pods, which could be another Jedi, as there have been leaks about another Jedi being in the show, as maybe his escape pod landed on Tatooine and the Inquisitors are after the Jedi that was rumored to be in the show, which could have maybe gave away the entire plan of Obi-Wan, and maybe Obi-Wan has to try and fix it, which would be interesting. We next show someone fleeing from the Inquisitors, maybe because he has crucial information about the Jedi, or he might be the person who was hung up at the beginning of the trailer. We next see a drawing of the Jedi Order symbols that appears to have been done by maybe Obi-Wan or another Jedi. And if it was Obi-Wan, maybe this is to show how mad and miserable he got after confronting Anakin from Revenge of the Sith. We next see the Inquisitor meeting up with someone, maybe Captain Rex, who is claiming to be a bounty hunter to protect Obi-Wan maybe, and give intel. If you look closer at the blaster, it looks like Cat Bane's blaster, and it actually could be Cat Bane, but I think it's slightly too thick if you look closely at the blaster, but maybe it's a camera angle and the shadow, who knows, but it could be Cat Bane. But you would also assume that Bane is working for the Empire, because he or she is going up to the Inquisitor, but it's possible that Cat Bane was employed by Obi-Wan anonymously. Either way, it would be cool to see Cat Bane like in live action again in the show. Maybe like he could be after Kenobi, as he was like hired by the Empire to create more tension like in the show, which would be cool. Or it might be Obi-Wan using his blaster against an Inquisitor, as we see in the following scene, Obi-Wan using a blaster and utilizing the Force to aim at his enemies. Since he doesn't want to be seen wielding a lightsaber, we then see the birds come, which reminds me of the birds in Mortis, such as the owl, and I think these birds look like they have a connection to the Force or something, which will be interesting to see. We then see Obi-Wan looking down, which could be Anakin's lightsaber, reminding him of their fight and how he blamed himself for what Anakin has become, as we see some flashbacks of Anakin and Obi-Wan fighting together, which would be really awesome. We then hear the same music in Revenge of the Sith, after Anakin was crying after he killed the Separatists on Mustafar, as maybe like there could be flashback of Anakin maybe killing the Separatists, as we hear Darth Vader breathing, which could hint that we will see Darth Vader in the show. We could see how evil and twisted he is in comparison to the Revenge of the Sith, and how he's just a miserable, broken man beneath that mask. Honestly, I cannot wait for when the show comes out. I think it will be lit, awesome, and I think the show will be very dark, as it is during the Empire, as we will see lots of Vader scenes and Inquisitor scenes, hopefully set in for the New Hope. Hope you enjoyed this breakdown, and I will see you in the next video.